So we woke up at 8:30 this morning. Did not want to wake up. I went to Brooklyn Bagels with Kaustin to go get food, a nice breakfast before we fly. Right now, I am currently at the terminal, or the gate, I should say. I don't know if they're the same thing, but I'm at the gate, and I'm getting ready to get on a flight to Atlanta, and then on to Paris. I'm really nervous because I don't really like flying that much, but I know I'm gonna have a great time in Paris, and I can't wait. Honestly, this was like so easy getting through security. It was the easiest that it's ever been for me, so I am eternally grateful for that. But it has been pretty hectic. I've been really scared and shaking and stuff, and my heart rate's at like 110, but it's whatever. So after looking through the footage, I realized I didn't put a few things in. One thing I really want to put in is that we flew Delta, which I showed you a video of the inside of the plane. I just want to let you know, the entertainment on Delta was amazing. Each chair had its own TV, and it could do other things, you know, games and talk to other passengers, stuff like that. But it had amazing movies, and I was so upset that my plane ride was only an hour and a half with Delta. My one complaint with Delta, though, is their seats are incredibly small, and so are the planes. So it's a little bit claustrophobic, and I have claustrophobia, so I was a little freaked out. But other than that, it was really, really good. Like, compared to Air France, the movie choices were amazing, and I'm so upset that it wasn't like our long flight. But another pro with Delta, you get to check one bag for free, which we couldn't do on Air France, which really, really pissed us off because we didn't know this, because on our way to Paris, our bag was free because we checked in through Delta, but then on the way back from Paris, we had to spend 50 euro to check our bag. 50 euro. That's a lot of money. So that was annoying. We had absolutely no choice in the matter. I'll tell you a little bit more about Air France in a little bit, but yeah, Delta was great. Loved it. Okay, so the next thing I didn't mention, which I'm sorry, I was so out of it flying all the way to Paris because the first time I ever traveled abroad, it was very hectic, so the whole time I was very scared and freaking out. So I couldn't really focus on what I actually wanted to show you. So I show you a clip of this very fast-moving train, kind of like a subway. That is to get between the different terminals at Atlanta International. This airport is so massive that we ran into a pilot and we landed in Terminal A, and he said to get to Terminal, I feel like it was either K or F. I think it was K. I'm pretty sure it was K. In order to get there, he said it would have been 1.5 miles a walk, and I was about to make that walk because I had no idea. So we hopped on the train, and I was a little bit like apprehensive because I didn't know what it was like. But we got on the train, super easy, super fast, literally got straight to the international terminal. It was like maybe 3 minutes. Like, the train was so fast taking off and such a hard stop that I fell almost like 4 times, and I was holding on to the pole. So it was really funny, and our luggage kept going flying, and I had to chase after it, and I was in boots because when you go through airport security, you know, you have to take off your shoes, and I don't want to be in bare feet on the ground, and it's also cold when I get to Paris, so I was kind of thinking ahead, but like in actuality, it kind of ended up sucking because my feet hurt like a lot, because I think I walked 5 miles that day. Like, it was insane. My feet were killing me. We just got a flatbread pizza from this place. It's attached to this place called Echo. It was really, really, really good. This plane that I was on was a little older, so the entertainment was not as good. Like, it had a remote that was connected to the seat, and it was so annoying trying to pull it in and out. And the movie choices were not that good. I watched Bad Times at Casino or El Royale. Terrible. I didn't like it. If you liked it, I'm sorry. I couldn't get into it at all. I think I gave it like a 5. Like, couldn't get into it. Didn't understand. It was so weird. It was all over the place in my opinion. But this plane, since it was older, like all the amenities were just very degraded. But I did take a newer plane on the way back, and it was much better. The food was not that good, surprisingly, because Air France, you know, you'd think like Paris, France, great food, great cheese, great pastries, everything. Air France's food was not what I thought it was going to be at all, which really, really sucks, because I took Air Canada once, and their vegetarian meal, because me and Austin have to put vegetarian because we're vegetarians, that's self-explanatory. So when I went to, when I took Air Canada over to Germany, food for the vegetarians was amazing. It was so good. And then food for vegetarians to Paris, not good. For some reason, if you're a vegetarian in France, that means that you're Indian, because all the food options for vegetarians are Indian food. And I don't dislike Indian food. I am very choosy with my Indian food because I have a sensitive stomach and certain spices don't agree with me. Like there's this really good Indian place here that I actually really like. But the Indian food that they made for the plane, not good. It was either there was sections that was like too bland that it was like gross, and then the other sections were like too spicy that started upsetting my stomach and like I couldn't handle it. So I basically didn't eat anything except for my bugles and gummy worms on the way to France. And Austin ate my food because he didn't like it, but he was hungry. So Austin's like a bottomless pit. He's cute. So yeah, I don't know. If you're a vegetarian, don't put vegetarian, because honestly, both times I flew, there was a vegetarian option, but they didn't give it to me. They gave me this prearranged meal. So if you're a vegetarian, don't put vegetarian if you're flying Air France. And if you end up not having a vegetarian meal because of they decided to not have it that day, I am extremely sorry, but I kid you not, like I on the way back got the vegetarian meal because like I convinced them that I didn't like the pre-meal and like please give me something else, and they gave me the vegetarian meal, and it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad. It was like butternut squash macaroni and cheese, like, so I don't know, you know, I would say take your chances. The food looked so much better for non-vegetarians, so I don't know, check it out, do it. If you like Indian food, like love Indian food, say you're vegetarian, but if not, you know, like good luck. Now, when we flew in, it was so crazy. Like when we landed in Paris, it was insane. Apparently, I checked my watch. It actually has like the weather, the wind speeds, the watch face that I set up had the temperature and the wind speeds on it. And as soon as we landed, all my stuff synced to Paris because I have Sprint, so they have pretty good service, surprisingly, internationally, which I knew already in Germany, but I didn't realize how good it was until I went this time, because last time I didn't pay for the high-speed internet, which is only $25 for a week, which saved my life. I literally used my phone constantly because me and Austin walked around the city. So if you have Sprint, definitely have the international plan, and definitely pay for the extra internet because you could use GPS and it saves your life. Like, I'm so glad I live in this century, or this decade I should say, because not having GPS in a foreign country seems petrifying since I have it. But anyway, so when we landed, the plane, like I was sitting on the left side of the plane with Austin in a 2-seater, and when we touched down, the plane like went like that, like it tilted on our side and like tried to land, couldn't, dipped again, couldn't, and it kept messing up, and I thought the plane was gonna flip over. And then when I landed, it was so scary, and when it like landed, it skid along the floor, which was crazy. Never experienced that before. It was so scary. It turns out it was raining, there was ice on the runway, and there were 26-mile-per-hour winds, so of course it was insane. It was a crazy land, super scary. Don't recommend flying when it's gonna be windy over in Paris. It was scary. It's cold and rainy, and you can see our breath. This is not cold weather. This is where you can get a taxi at Charles de Gaulle Airport. Once in the taxi, we had to pay €55 to get to the hotel. driving in Paris is insane. If you're going to Paris, do not rent a car. You will get in an accident unless you're used to like zigging in between people and going extremely fast and slamming on your brakes. You are gonna get in an accident. So please just take an Uber. They know what they're doing. They've lived in the city. The driving was so scary at first. I had no idea what was going on. I thought our driver was just insane. But then I found out that that's how all the drivers are. It's literally crazy. He was slamming on his brakes, almost hit like 8 cars. We almost hit a guardrail. It was so scary. I was holding Austin's hand the whole time. And I was like, is this how I'm gonna die? I'm gonna die in Paris in a car accident. That's how it's gonna happen. I was like freaking out. So yeah, just watch out for that. Don't rent. We have been in Paris for 12 hours now, and we basically slept for 9. We like obviously came home, ate something, or came to the hotel, ate something, and then we slept until 9:30 p.m. And now we need to get water because we're so thirsty and there's no water. So we're gonna go down to the lobby and get some water. The hotel that we stayed at was Holiday Inn Saint Germain, which is a very, very, it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing area-wise. Hotel, gorgeous on the inside in my opinion. The rooms could use a little work, but they're like 4 out of 5 in my opinion. They're pretty good. But like the location, like time-wise, it's so close to everything. It's a 46-minute walk to the Eiffel Tower, 38-minute walk to Notre Dame, 30-minute walk to like Napoleon's too. Like it's close to everything. So if you don't want to drive constantly and you want to walk places, definitely stay here because it's literally in the heart of Paris, so you're able to walk and hit everything. Even like the Pantheon, I didn't get to go, that sucks. But it was like a 10-minute walk. It was right there. It was crazy. And we didn't know this prior to booking the hotel, but it was actually where most of the Yellow Jacket protests were ending. So, and we were there on a Saturday. So we were a little nervous, so we like left that area and nothing happened. It was fine. We have a window there, and we have a window here. Look at this. Show you my room. The breakfast was great. 100% loved it. One complaint. It's the same every day. They don't put any type of variety, but I think they have a decent enough options in order to like give you something new every day, personally. Like their baguettes, amazing. I love their baguettes. That's what I ate every day. Literally every single day I had a baguette. Like, it was so good. Austin was obsessed with the croissants, but they had potatoes and hash browns and eggs, and like their hash browns weren't greasy, which was shocking because normally hash browns are pretty greasy. And they had like apple juice, grape juice, like Nesquik. They had so many different options for everything, coffee, tea. It was really, really good. If you want good food, stay at the Holiday Inn. Overall, I give the hotel an 8.3 out of 10. I did really enjoy it. We had one problem, however. Our door broke while we were staying, and we had to switch rooms, which we really didn't want to do because our room was technically on their first floor, our second floor, and it was really cute, and we liked the view, and we were very comfortable, but we ended up going into the room directly above it, but the windows didn't open in this new room, and we had to climb 2 flights of stairs instead of 1 to get to our room, which was kind of tiring after walking 10 miles every day. But other than that, the hotel was really good, really nice. I liked it. The people were really, really nice there. We met a lot of nice people. I thoroughly enjoyed staying there, and I do miss it. It kind of felt like home, which is really good when you have a hotel, to have something feel like home. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm trying to pump them out like as fast as I can, but we really are having a little bit of issues because his work schedule and my work schedule getting them done. But I promise you I am dedicating a lot of time to this, and I just want them to be perfect because I want you guys to see Paris and love Paris as much as I did. It was a little overwhelming, but I'm gonna need to go back because I definitely didn't get enough of Paris. So I hope you like this video, and I hope you subscribe, and remember to burn brightly each and every day. Even though this isn't my Fancy Phoenix account, I still want you to burn brightly, and you know what, go out and travel, because you only live once. And if you're young, if you're not young, who cares? You still have a bucket list, get it done.